What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. We got Monday in the books. We are 59 days away, less than 2 months away from kickoff of the 24 season. We're about 2 weeks away from the players start showing up in Oxnard. I got my plane tickets today for going out to Oxnard. We'll be there training camp. Monday the 5th practice, Tuesday the 6th practice. They're off on Wednesday. Thursday the 7th. Is it 7th? No. Now I got my days mixed up. That Thursday will be a practice with the Rams, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. What this may become, trying to think of who it was that suggested this. It's something that one of the quarterbacks, I think it was Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, I think, suggested that the Cowboys, that the NFL go to 2 bye weeks. I've said that for quite a few years now, that they should definitely go to 2 bye weeks. And the reason that you do that is, one of the things that stinks for football, and if you're Amazon, you would definitely should be on board with this, is that you've got Thursday night football. You've played Sunday. If you're the visiting team, you're traveling on Wednesday, which means you've got Monday that you're getting treatment. Tuesday is the only day you really have to practice. Wednesday you're traveling. Thursday you play a game. And there's no time to get ready for a game plan. And that's one of the reasons why we see so many of these games on Thursday night. That's bad. Why not have everybody have a bye week before they play on Thursday? Because that's a great way for the NFL to say, you know what? We care about the players' safety. We don't want them to be playing on Sunday and then turning around and playing on Thursday, because it's a lot to put on a person's body. Football is bad enough as it is. But another thing that may happen is the NFL wants to get that 18-game season, and more than likely they'll end up getting rid of more preseason games. It may get to the point where they do away with preseason games and it'll be more practices with other teams where you get a scrimmage in and simulate actually having real game type work. So that's going to be a great measuring stick for the Cowboys there before the preseason game, to be able to practice with the Rams and gauge how they are. You know, when you are going to camp is rough because, you know, you can be in great shape, but there's nothing like putting on the pads and actually hitting. Football shape is the real thing. And you get there and you're hitting on the same guys over and over and over and over again. You start getting grouchy. You want to take it out on somebody else. And that's where having these joint practices will actually be really cool. Something that bothered me today, I was watching during my live stream, and I showed part of it, was listening to Shady McCoy, and the question was, who would you take, Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott? And Shady McCoy's response was, I'll take Jalen Hurts because he's a winner. It's not about the stats or the numbers and everything else. It's only, he literally said, winning is a quarterback stat. So I posed this question. So, Dak Prescott against the Green Bay Packers, right? Against Green Bay Packers, he had 2 interceptions. One was a pick 6. The defense, we gave up 49 points, I believe, in that game. We scored 33 points, right? I think Dak Prescott ended up with like 400 yards passing or something like that. And people would say, well, that was in garbage time. The game was already lost. Well, let me pose this question to you. Trevor Lawrence going against the Chargers, threw 4 interceptions in the first quarter and went down 27-0. Right? I think the final score was 31-30 or 33-30. But the Chargers only scored 3 more points the rest of the game. 3 points. Their defense shut them down after those 4 turnovers. Trevor Lawrence, they scored 31 points. So I ask you this. Trevor Lawrence with 4 interceptions and the win, was that a great game? And Dak Prescott with the 2 interceptions and the loss, was that a terrible game? Because you can look at this and say, Shady McCoy says, well, winning is a quarterback stat. Well, how can it be a quarterback stat if the difference between those 2 games was the Jaguars' defense only gave up 3 more points the rest of the game? Had their defense given up 1 more score, they lose the game. If the Dallas Cowboys had held Green Bay to 30 points, Cowboys win that game. So how is it a quarterback stat? We have to get away from this whole concept that winning is only a quarterback stat. You know, we hear that, Jordan Love beat Dak Prescott. They didn't face each other in the game. How did he beat Dak Prescott? It's not like it was a chess game where they were sitting there face to face and we're actually playing against each other. Dak Prescott wasn't tackling or trying to pass defend Jordan Love, and Jordan Love wasn't doing that to Dak. There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to football. To go ahead and say that winning is a quarterback stat. So does that mean that Trent Dilfer is the league MVP? That Joe Flacco is the greatest quarterback of all time because they won with the Ravens? Is that to say that Dan Marino was ass because they didn't win the Super Bowl? Come on, man. Shady, you got to be better than that, bro. I know you're better than that. I know you're a homer, but come on, man. Come on. Well, good people. Another day in the books. I hope you did everything you could to be a better person and to make sure that the people you love know how you feel about them. You know, life is short and life is precious. And you got to make the most of it. That's what I try and do every day. Shout out to my buddy Randy Sykes, who's back home. And I'm happy for him. All right, good people. That's all I got for today. I don't know why we got a fire going on when it's literally 118 degrees in Phoenix. Where was it in California? I think it was in the 120s. That's insane that it's that hot, man. It's insane. That's all I can say. All right. Peace out, good people. And I'll see you soon.